Alright, so here's the deal. This movie, I want to make it clear that this movie is actually fun. Okay, so if you compare this one to, say, the third one, maybe even the second one, The Lost World, in my personal opinion, this movie is just more fun. Jurassic World isn't as good as the first one. I don't think it beats that one at all. I just think that like my personal response to this movie was that, you know what, I had more fun in this movie than the previous two movies. So in that way, this one has been the best Jurassic movie since the first one. I wouldn't be surprised if some people agree with me on that. Some people on the internet, but the thing is, there are realistically, or objectively, I guess you could say, is that there are some problems with this movie. Me personally, there are some things that I hated, and some things that I didn't hate, but just didn't care about, just didn't give a shit about at all. And I'm gonna go into this firstly, go into my negatives, and then go into my positives, because for me the positives far outweigh the negatives in this movie. But the one character that I hated, there's two of them, but the first one being Bryce Dallas Howard's character. Now, I want to make it clear, not the actress, okay? So Bryce Dallas Howard, the actress, I'm fine with. I see that she is a great actor. I know she is. But it's just her character and her performance in this gets a little annoying. The character's personality is a little cliche, and let's face it, she's a bitch. And the way Bryce delivers some of her lines in this movie just seemed really generic. I mean, she's just a cheesy character. But there is another character that I think might have hated more than her character. It's the character, I forgot the character's name, but the character that is played by Nick Robinson. Okay, first of all, the movie starts out and we can clearly see that he doesn't give a shit about his current girlfriend, because when he gets to the island, he starts staring at all these girls. And then when he's leaving home, he's just like, whatever. I'm a bad boy, whatever. It's just like, dude, you're a fucking creep, okay? First point, you don't even care about your girlfriend, and second point, you're actually trying to hit on other girls. It's like, you're a douche.
What do you think's gonna happen from you just staring at them?
Now, his little brother is someone that I did like. I really liked his little brother. He was great. Okay, so there's another character. Yes, another character. But this time I didn't hate this character. This time I just didn't care about this character. This character is played by Irfan Khan. Hopefully I pronounced that correctly. But he is an Indian actor, a Bollywood actor, and he is really good. He has become very big in Hollywood for a while. He's been big in Hollywood for a while, and he is a really good actor, okay? But in this movie, he is very bland. And I just don't give a shit about this character. And the movie tries to give him this really dramatic death. It's in slow motion, la-di-da-di-da. I don't give a shit, okay? I mean, there's these two control room people. One's a girl, one's a guy. The girl's crying, and she's all emotional, and she's like, drop it down or whatever. And then the guy, I mean, look at this guy's face. Does it look like he actually gives a shit? He doesn't give a shit. No one cares about this character. And I have to say, that character, that guy in the control room, don't know his name, and he's not even a main character. He's just like a side character. But I love that guy. He becomes the voice of this movie. He becomes the voice of the audience in this movie. Whatever. Enough about him. But Vincent D'Onofrio's character. Oh shit. This is the worst part of the movie. Forget about Bryce Dallas Howard, Nick Robinson, Irfan Khan. They're all, whatever. I mean, you can bear them. You can watch the movie and enjoy the movie with them in it. But as soon as the movie starts going on Vincent D'Onofrio, who is a really good actor, Wilson Fisk, there you go. He is a really good actor. But the movie brings in this guy, Vincent D'Onofrio, who's bringing in this whole side plot with him about InGen wanting to use the raptors as weapons in war. What? That is the stupidest idea. It's really stupid. I mean, what ensures you that the raptors aren't going to turn on your own people? I mean, it's not like their actual trainer is going to go to war with them. So, I don't know. I just really hate that side plot. But the real villain in this movie is the Indominus Rex. Oh boy. Man, I love the Indominus Rex, and this is where I get into my positives with the movie. Positive number 1, Chris Pratt. I really loved Chris Pratt. He was really great. He brings a lot of character to the film. He makes it very fun. In all honesty, the Indominus Rex and Chris Pratt are what hold this movie up. Thankfully, most of this movie is basically just them. The Indominus Rex was great. I really loved the Indominus Rex because it was outsmarting human beings. It was outsmarting human beings. And it could, like, oh my gosh, there's just so many great scenes from the movie with the Indominus Rex as center focus that just really make me love the movie. And those scenes are just so memorable, like the camouflage scene, like how it scratched the wall to make them think that it got out when it didn't. Also, when it started talking to the raptors, might have been a little predictable, but it was still awesome to see the Indominus Rex just freaking wreck the joint. It's a really good villain. Also, actually, I forgot to add, with Chris Pratt, really quickly, I think what also makes him a great character in the movie is his connection to Blue, the Raptor team leader, I guess. Or, no, yeah, Blue is Beta, and Chris Pratt is Alpha. Yeah. So they're like sort of like the team leaders of the Raptors. And some people might not like the fact that the Raptors were become like depowered because they become like heroes of the movie or whatever. But they do use the Raptors in an interesting way. Anyway, I just really like the Raptors and Chris Pratt and the Indominus Rex, and they are the best parts of the movie. Thankfully, though, most of the movie spends time on them. So, that's my review for Jurassic World. I like this movie a lot more than Jurassic Park 3, of course, and maybe The Lost World. I don't know. But my next review will be Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom. I don't know what to expect with that movie. I guess I'll just see you in that review.